Hey YouTube, this is Mega Dweezil coming at you from the great Indiana wilderness, and we finally have got the day here where it's in the 80s a little bit, and we have just come through some of the most horrendous weather that anybody has ever seen. In terms of, it's been about 105 degrees here every day for a couple of weeks, and no rain whatsoever. We did get some rain last night finally, and the weather has broken a little bit. And as you can see, we've still got our plants. We've got good pepper plants, some good jalapenos. The tomatoes are still with us. And we've got our melon patch. And some cucumbers that are still going great guns here. I'm really happy with the way that these honeydew melons are turning out. These are as you can see, this is a big old vine with some fairly substantial melons. At this point, we've also got a lot of little watermelons, some good starts back up in there, and our cucumbers are struggling a little bit. Consequently, we're going to go ahead and we're going to replant the cucumbers while we still have time. I'm not much on prophesying good stuff, but when it comes to bad stuff, if you'll recall, I had kind of the idea that this was going to be a growing season that was going to be characterized by a lot of heat and a lot of drought. And it's turned out that way. I would have given just about anything to not be right. But basically, I'm going to go ahead and say we're not going to have frost here until the 1st of November. And we're going to go ahead and replant some of the stuff that's worked well. And the stuff that hasn't worked, we're just going to kind of let it go on a little bit. Or if you can see across the street there, our potatoes are doing really well, as are our onions and sweet potatoes. Cabbage died a horrible death, and so we're going to try for some broccoli. It's a little late in the year, but we're going to take a stab at it. Our cistern at this point is only about a foot down. Maybe you can see the tadpoles in there, I don't know. I thought we were going to have a tremendous mosquito larva problem, but Pierpont the frog and his buddies moved in there, and we have not seen a mosquito larva, just a lot of big, fat, happy tadpole. As you can see, kind of looking across the landscape here, everything is pretty dry. A lot of the cows here are already on hay because the grass is all dead. But if we can manage to get some rain, we may still save at least part of the season. The wilding stuff, strangely enough, has come through for us. That right there is a big, huge walnut tree, black walnut. And we do have a lot of walnuts. Our pears and our apples have not done nearly so well. They got burnt by a couple of days of frost very early in the year, so I'm guessing about 50% of the yield there. But in the meantime, everything out here is still cooking. Josephine's tarp system and our cistern managed to save the plants, and the only reason that this thing worked is because we really screwed it up last year. We had 3 horribly hot days, and we weren't ready, and it just destroyed everything. Well, this year we were ready, and we were able to get by 2 weeks of just horrible heat and drought here. And as you can see, the garden remains and is kind of the envy of my neighbors. So, in any case, from out here in the glorious Indiana wilderness, don't worry YouTube, because Indiana's holding.